today. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead State.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week: 21 carries, 138 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. That's complete to Tony. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Pacheco headed right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You look at the defense for these Texans. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Right back to Tony. He's got another one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Kadarius. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The Chiefs on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Here's Pacheco. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City 1st down. They'll drop to throw.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15.
2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Well, they've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Kadarius Toney with his second.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rice. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Back to throw. That'll be caught by Rice.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
Back to throw here.
That'll be caught. It's Toney.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kadarius Toney
as the first half is winding down.
And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it.
Well, number one.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
In motion right is Tony. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They try with Pacheco.
It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Again, it's Pacheco.
At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Now they send a man in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the... Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The Chiefs on third down. They've been automatic. How about 8 for 8 in the game thus far? Here it's 3rd and 2. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Foster Moreau from 3 yards. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Here's Pacheco on the read option.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
This is Pacheco to about the 35, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. 3rd and 4. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
They'll run with Pacheco.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chiefs,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.